Okay, let's try this again. This is my second video. The first one, I lost it. I've got my phone propped up so I won't be shaking it everywhere. It'll be setting more level. And I'm also going to talk about things that has happened. For one thing, I'm feeling much, much better. And I think I owe that to a friend. Well, along with all the prayers of my friends, let me put it that way. I have an amazing, amazing group of peers on Facebook, and I love them all dearly. I know that if I need prayer or anything I need prayed for, they're right on it, and I've seen God move miraculously through their prayers. But last night about 11:30, got a message from a friend of mine up in Gatlinburg. Her name is Patty Gallo Bryan. She has a ministry called Alliance for the Unborn. And in that video, it was 8 years ago, but she reminded me of something that she prophesied over me at her house. And it was something also that Rick Faust, that lives here in Newport, another friend of ours, prophesied over me a few weeks ago. And that was to me that I am highly favored and loved by God. He has a purpose for me. And I need to remember that because he told me that many years ago. What I've done today, I actually fixed my hair, as you can see. I stopped to see about getting it cut, but there was like an hour line and they're all waiting outside, so I thought, no, I'll wait. I mean, it's long, but it's for me. Also, I bought the stuff to fix my toilet. The water comes in, and because the old one wouldn't shut off, it died. I mean, after 5 years, the inner workings of those toilets wear out. Today, it's the flapper, and I replaced the flusher arm because the one that was on there broke last night. And so the back of our toilet is brand new inside. So anyway, I also I bought another table today for Dean to use to set up with because we have loads and loads of stuff now to sell. And he set up today. I've saved a little bit, but it was sprinkling rain, so he packed up and came home. It'll be a better day. We are have another online sale on Facebook. We won't do an auction because the lag is too bad and it's unfair for the people. There was an item that sold when it came up for bid because nobody else had a chance to bid on it. By the time they saw it, it was done gone. So, and we couldn't sell it that they bid on it because so we had to tell them we couldn't sell it for that. I also spoke to a man in Cleveland today. He told me, I talked to him about auctions, the county auction. And he told me to call him back in July and that he would mail them up for auction in August. And let's see, what else did I do today? Besides doing a video and losing it. but anyway, I want to say before I thank everybody that has subscribed. Now here is the reason that I'm asking people to subscribe and like it, is that if I get a certain of subscribers, YouTube will pay me a little percentage for the ads that they show on my channel. You don't even have to watch the YouTubes. I mean the ads, but if they put an ad on my YouTube, for every subscriber I have, they give me a little bit. It's not much, but in my eyes, it's a little bit that will go towards my move back to Cleveland.
And the stuff we sell.
And the stuff we sell is going to help us move back to Cleveland. And I'm still praying, and I want y'all to pray that I can continue to work. That way I will be able to get my 401k started, save money that way. I have an online savings account I'm putting a little bit into, and trying my best to save towards moving to Cleveland. I've even actually started me a little thing on PayPal. If it draws interest, but it's a goal thing, and I put a goal on there to move back to Cleveland, and I need to start putting a little in it. I'm not rich, so every little bit I can put into a savings account, and when the interest rates climb back up, stock market goes back, I'm looking for some greater times a little ahead. My money's going to grow, and so I'm not asking for money from y'all to pray for me. I am for your prayer that you will give them to me, because you all are so and trustworthy and obedient to God. And I love y'all dearly. Some of y'all have been on my friends list since I first joined Facebook, 8 or 9, many years, and been on my friends list for that many years. A lot of you are my family in Ohio that I connect with through. A couple of them I got to meet personally. I got to meet my cousin Greg and Jessica, and we met in Gatlinburg. No, we met in Pigeon. Was it Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge? Gatlinburg, and we had pizza in Pigeon Forge. So I came to the house, spent some time at the house, and it was a lot of fun. It was his family. I would love to meet the others too. It's my dad's side of the family, and we never got to see them very often because he had moved to Ohio when I was young, very young, and they had a lot of kids up there that I never got to meet. But it's hard to explain that I am family oriented, and I can't. I don't know how to explain it. Not very many people are family oriented like I am, but even my cousins mean the world to me. I have cousins in Cleveland that I love dearly, and I have met them several times. Grew up with some of them. Some of them I didn't grow up with. My mom and dad divorced when I was 9 years old, so her side of the family we ended up like kindly drifting away from. Not by my choice. I was a child, but you know how it goes when there's divorces in family. And I think that she had some hard feelings with some of her family that worked out before she died, or they died, whichever came first. And so some of them I really lost track of. I have one aunt that is still living down there that she's amazing. I saw videos of her like doing all these amazing, I don't know what you call them. It's like an acrobat, but she's doing backflips and all this stuff. But she is, I would love to, since I was very young. So Betty, if you get this message, I'd love to see you sometime. Maybe one of your girls will see this and they'll pass the message on. I've not seen your kids since they were little, and they're grown. But anyway,
check out my page.
Dean has a Facebook page for his knives. East Tennessee Imports. He for you to check out his East Tennessee Imports. Like it, and I think he mostly has his knives on there, but
Yeah.
he could start putting pictures of other stuff on there too if people would. I don't think he has that many people that's found it yet. We do ship out but the buyer has to pay the shipping, and it is getting very, very expensive to ship. We sent a package to New York, and they told me it was going to be around $16, and then when I got my bill, it was like $20. So we actually lost money on that, but that's okay. So, you know, the bigger the package, we will try to buy priority. What do you call those packages? Those white packages
From the post office.
where you pay one price for no matter how much it weighs. If we can get the items in those, but they don't have a very big box, and expensive too. I think a box big enough that I could have sent that stuff to Knoxville, to New York, dollars to send it. So it was cheaper sending it by FedEx. And, but we're going to learn about the shipping too, because there's still a lot of people shipping, and they're not going to keep shipping if it's costing them too much money or costing their customers too much money. So we're going to learn about that, just like I've got to learn about editing those. I got to find out why they stop while I'm recording. And hopefully someday I'm going to be able to put out a good video for y'all. I know that there's going to be people along the way that are going to me and put me down. I know I'm not beautiful. I'm getting old. And I know that I have down. I'll just pray for them, my enemies. God said to pray for your enemies. And I do. To let you know, I think I said it in my last video, that through these years, my faith is going. If I didn't say it, I want to say it now. God has been on my side. He has been by my side, held me in his hand through thick and thin. And there's been things that has happened for us that is one of those situations where you've got to say, but, because no man could have done what he has done for us. And one of these days, I will how when we went in ministry, gave up everything we had, we traveled with no money. Neither one of us was drawing Social Security, so we had no income. Not one time to stand on a street corner and hold up a sign that said, "Hungry minister, please help." Because God always furnished us food. We were in a campground in South Dakota, knocked on our door, pounds of fresh hamburger, but God. So I'm going to close this and not at the, so bear with me as I learn, as I go through my down spells and I go through my up spells. And trust me, I do have, someday it's going to pop out. I love y'all. Thank you for watching.